Okay, Joe, I'm going to review this report here. There it is, Houghton. All right, you've been doing a good job. Appreciate your good work. So let's just run through here. This is Lottie Road. Good. Nice cover photo. Okay, what we got here? Okay. Good comment. Safe comment. Okay. Okay. Pretty clean place here, eh? What if they all could be this clean? Okay, let's answer this one. Always want to answer this one. So, of course, there's no snow, so we used to say grounds were snow covered, but you could say grounds were overall with a negative slope away from the house. That's a good safe comment. So just say something here. If you don't have anything else to say, driveway or patio or walkways, retaining walls, then just put grounds went overall says we can, Okay. Okay, let me see what you got here. Let me go over here and pop up these photos here. Let's see what we got. I take it you didn't get on the roof. Yeah, it's pretty steep. You can see all the sides. Look good. Looks like a metal flue pipe. I wanted to see a picture of the top of that chimney. It's always pretty important. You can almost see it there. It looks like one flue in the center maybe, with a metal flue cap. Hard to tell. Maybe you got a picture of it. I don't know. Yep, that's an exhaust vent. Should be solid panels around this, but not too big of a deal. We'll talk about that. Okay, so let me just get out of there. Okay, so a real picture of the chimney cap. Okay. Okay, very good. 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 I always like to add this one comment. Where is it at here? Guess you don't have it. The propane company can pressure test gas lines. Well, a utility company would be for like natural gas. But, okay, very good. 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 Well, it's a clean place. So what's generated present for the home. However, I did not inspect this unit. Okay. Of the scope of the inspection. Those are not, those do not look like, let me go back. They look like telephone wires. Let me see. Let me go back to the photos. Where is it at here? Is this it? Right there, let's see. See these wires right here? Those are telephone wires. That's not the Romex. So we don't care too much about those. So we don't, that's not important to us. Okay, so not a big deal. We don't need no R, no investigate. Okay, what's this unless otherwise stated? Not too crazy about that stuff. Okay, let's see how it looks here. Okay, that doesn't mean it's not above the counter. It's inside a cabinet. It's for the microwave. That does not need to be GFCI protected. So nothing wrong with it. It doesn't. Yeah. So I'm just going to delete this whole comment. It doesn't need to be there. Okay, let's go back here. Okay, so outlet located behind the washer was grounded but not GFCI protected. So we're going to say recommend updating to a GFCI, period. We don't need an R. It's an update. It's not broken or anything, so it's not above a sink. So outlet located behind the washer was grounded but not GFCI. I recommend updating to a GFCI. Okay, one found outlet was grounded but not GFCI. Where's this at? Okay, a couple things going on here. You're not saying where it's located. We have no idea where this is located. So you got to say where it's located. So let me see if we can figure that out. Okay, I'm pretty particular about, looks like it could be a bathroom. Pretty particular about saying where it should be and what bathroom. So we know this is a bathroom, looks like a bathroom sink and a mirror, but what bathroom? So looks like a full bathroom. Not sure how many bathrooms are in this house. Let's see. Okay, so it doesn't look like a, it looks like it's the hallway bathroom and not the master bathroom. It looks like there's a master bathroom. And then it looks like there's a hallway bathroom. So it's probably the hallway bathroom. So one found, I don't like the way you say found either, Joe. Okay, one found bathroom outlet. You don't need to say that word found. So you're going to say, you're going to just say, well, let's just say it, outlet in hallway bathroom. Was good. I recommend updating to a GFCI, period. We don't need an electrician to evaluate and further, just state it. Recommend updating to a GFCI. And we're going to leave an R because that's above a sink in the bathroom. So we're going to leave that as an R. We're going to move this one back. We'll put the kitchen and bathroom ones first. So good. All right, good job. Okay, and then there's two periods here, but even so, every 6 months. We don't need to say every 6 months. Okay, because nowadays they got batteries that last for 10 years. Years ago, when batteries only lasted 6 months, that was a good comment. So, smoke detectors were present. Recommend installing new batteries when moving into home. Period. Capiche? Okay. All right, good. 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 Nice. Yep. Okay, so you just separate it. Usually we keep them together in one comment, but if you want to separate it and do it like that, that's awesome. That's fine as long as you got it there. Yep, good. Good job. Notice that was working. Safety control. Ductwork on each room had a functioning heat source. Very good. There was one electric baseboard here that did not work when tested. Alrighty, further investigation may be needed. Okay. Wonder why it didn't work. And where was this located at? You don't say what room it was located at, and if there was another heat source in that room. So a couple of things to kind of glean when you're doing this. So let's go through here. Let's see where we're at here. Alright, so this is the fireplace, gas log stove. Is it in that room or no? No, it doesn't look like it's in that room. Although it could be, I guess. I'm not sure. What do you think? Hard to tell. Maybe we can look at it from this angle. This looks like fiber cement board siding, eh? There's the fireplace here. Okay. So it must be that back room there. The little addition room, maybe? Yeah, what's going on here? The door fell off, so they put a screen there. Well, we might want to address that. Maybe you already did. Okay, so the electric heater was in that room. Wonder if there was a heat vent in that room. What do you think? There's that carpet there, and no, that's the living room carpet, maybe. That's a little different carpet. Well, I guess we don't know, Joe. So let's go. So we can assume that this is in that back porch, sunroom. I guess we'll call it. There was one electric baseboard heater in the sunroom that did not work when tested. Further value. Well, something is needed. So let's see. There was one electric baseboard heater in the sunroom that did not work when tested. So we could say further evaluate. Yeah. Or just, you know what? We don't need to say anything. We're just going to put an R. And it should be repaired if it's not working. There was one electric baseboard heater in the sunroom that did not work when tested. All right. I don't know if there was more than one heater in that room. Was there? There must have been another electric baseboard heater, because you said one electric baseboard heater did not work. Okay, let's see. What is this vent to? Must this be a fresh air intake vent for the furnace, maybe? Who knows? Not sure. That's not a fireplace. This is a gas log space heater. It's a little different. Fireplaces is different. That's not a fireplace. You know that. You know better. Gas log space heater was inside in working condition, vented properly. Very good. All right, I didn't see anything mentioned about that chimney flue. I'm not too concerned about this. I mean, you're not even saying what that is. There's nothing wrong with it. So let's see. It's over here near the furnace where there's the AC unit. So I imagine it's probably, if it's not the dryer vent, is it the dryer vent, or you got another vent for the dryer? Let's see. There's the dryer vent, so it's not the dryer vent. And there's the bathroom exhaust vents, so it's not that. So I would think that it's probably a fresh air vent for the furnace, for the return air ducts. So sometimes there's a fresh air vent that goes piped into the return air ducts on the furnace, so it brings in fresh air from the outside. So because it just helps the circulation of fresh air into the home. So that's a fresh air vent for the furnace. But you're not really particular in stating that it is or isn't or what it is. So, but it's probably what it is. So, but because we don't know, we can just take it out of there. The metal vent pipe. It's not a vent pipe either. It's just a vent. So let's just take it out of there. I would say if that was what I would say is the fresh air vent for return air for the furnace was in satisfactory condition. But I'm not for sure that's what that is. So let me get rid of that. When in doubt, wipe it out. Okay, so let's go back over here. You didn't mention anything about that chimney clean out. So let's pull that in here. Yeah, that's gonna, you know, a lot of cold air is gonna blow right through there. So what happened is the clean out door probably rusted out and fell out, and so they just put the screen over it, which, yeah, you know, I mean, it's probably okay, but let's just let them know what happened. Period. Okay, if they want to put the door back on there, they can. We're not going to tell them anything. We're just going to tell them what is. Okay. Very good. Okay, further testing. Okay, I just added this sentence in here. Further inspection and testing of the AC unit should be conducted when weather permits. I like to see that in there. So you can add that to your comment. You can actually just go in here and just hit this save button. Okay, and then just put not, you know, not tested or whatever you want to say for a heading, and then it'll be there. Just save it, hit cancel, and then it should be there next time you go in there. So it should be down here at the bottom, right here. Further inspection and test of AC unit should be conducted when the weather permits. Or you can just add that, copy to your comment here. Right here, you could just open this up and add it in here, like right there. Hit paste and hit OK and hit cancel, and then it'll be there next time you go to open it up. See? All right, capiche? Good enough. All right. Okay, we got this. Good. 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 Just a tad brighter, maybe. All right. Doors are good. Windows are good. Okay. Well, we also want to say. Let me get the comment for you. Okay, so we're gonna paste this comment in here. So let's get rid of this here. Windows with no obvious evidence of failed thermal seals. No, evidence of failed thermal seals can change with weather conditions. Okay, so I like to add that one in there. So you can add this one by just clicking here. No evidence of failed thermal seals. That's kind of long. This no failed thermal seals. Sound good? Then you just hit OK and save it. Hit cancel. And then boom, it'll be there next time when you want it. Right down here at the bottom. That's the one you want to. Oh, we could probably move it to the top because you probably use that one a lot more often. There you go. Now, if they're single pane windows, then you don't say that. But if they're thermal pane windows, then you can say that. So, okay. So that's how you save your comments. So, good. 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 Insulation was fishing. Let's see if we can grab another insulation picture from the attic. Oh, I guess we can't. What are you doing up there, man? Oh, you didn't get a picture of the insulation? Oh, I can see it. Well, we didn't get a very good picture of it, but okay. Okay, let me see what you got going here, bud. I know you were talking about the garage firewall protection, but let me just look at this garage, because if the ceiling is, let me see, the garage ceiling is firewall. So as long as the garage ceiling is firewall, then that's fine. You don't need the wall to go up into the attic. Okay. Now, if there wasn't no drywall on this ceiling, then of course this wall would need to extend all the way up to the ridge. But because you can see it here, here's the drywall here. There's decon boxes up here. See these empty decon boxes? Hopefully you mentioned that in the report. Boy, that'll nail you if you don't, man. They want to know, how come you didn't mention that in the report? Whenever you see these decon boxes, man, okay, here we go. Let's see. I don't think you mentioned it anywhere. I usually would go in here and can create a new one. Add. Put other. There it is right there. And then we're going to put these decon boxes in here. Oh, that's bad, man. You can't miss that. Man, cost me $1,600 earlier this year. No, last year. Because somebody forgot to mention that there was mice activity throughout the house. Yep. Terrible, man. See all that right there? Let's see, how can we say it? There are empty decon boxes in the attic. Okay, and then we can say let's see, a pest control company. What am I doing here? Control company can be contacted as needed. All right, man, don't ever miss that, Joe. Counting on you, man. Okay, hopefully, let's see if there's any other nice activity, any other decom boxes. And keep your eye open, man. They stick those decom boxes everywhere. Also looks pretty clean. What else is down there? Looks like I can't tell what that package is. Not sure what that package is right there. Not sure, but I can see the decom boxes. 1, 2 decom boxes, buddy. Yeah, I see those, man. Uh-huh. Yep. Yep. Okay, they just opened it up so they can see water flow. Not a big deal. No more decon, man. I'm about down here. No. All right, outside. Okay, good. All right, back to our new report. Okay, man, and you can like save this for next time. Nice activity. There you go. And the next time it'll be there for you. All right, so what were we looking at prior to that? I lost my train of thought. Oh, the garage ceiling. Okay, so let's go over here and pull that picture down. I know you got one in the garage somewhere. Where'd it go? Right here. Boom. Yeah, we can use this one. Yep. Right here. Ground garages and part of the firewall protection. Great. All right. So we gotta get rid of that. And then we can get rid of this. Not needed. Good. 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 Need to zoom up on this one. Good. All right. Make sure it's small. Good. Great. All right. Good. Marginal is 6 gallons per minute. I would say it's adequate. Marginal would be 3 gallons a minute. So this says flow rate was adequate at 6.2 gallons per minute. Okay. The pressure tank should hold, let me just get a picture of this pressure tank. That pressure tank should hold more water. Let's see, here's a good picture of it. Yeah. So the pressure settings might need to be set. Okay. The pressure, air pressure could be tested. Let's see. What's your comment say? Okay, so let me just put a note here. Note. We'll just say 5 gallons. Usually, so that pressure tank, let me just explain it to you here. Now, I'm sure you know, because I'm sure Dean went over this with you. That pressure tank holds 2/3 air. The bottom third is water. So water, 1/3, air, 2/3. There's a bladder in here. So if this is a 20 gallon, this is a normal size tank, and that's a 20-gallon tank. So we're looking at 6 gallons and 6/18. So figure you're looking at about 6.5 gallons of water down here, and then 12, plus gallons of air capacity. So we're looking at that pressure tank should hold about 5 gallons, 4 gallons. That's okay. But when you only got like 1.5 gallons of water before that you're being stored, you're very limited storage. When it should be 5, you're only getting 1.5 gallons. So what's happening is that pump is kicking on and off a lot more than it should. 3 times as much, because it should kick up after 5 gallons. It's doing it every 1.5 gallons. So the pump's kicking on and off. It's going to wear that pump out prematurely. So what we're going to say on the comment is, no, the water stored in the pressure tank should be 5 gallons. Should be 5 gallons. Should be 5 gallons. Stored in the pressure should be 5 gallons instead of 1.5, which indicates the air pressure in the pressure tank may need to be adjusted for optimal performance. For optimal performance, let me just put it this way, adjusted for optimal performance, period. Okay, how's that sound? No, the water stored in the pressure tank should be 5 gallons instead of 1.5, which indicates the air pressure. Indicates the air pressure in the pressure. The air pressure in the pressure tank may need to be adjusted for optimal performance. Or we could say, the air pressure in the pressure tank may need to be adjusted. Then we could say, okay, let me just do like the for optimal performance we recommend. in the air pressure in that tank should be 2 psi's lower than the kick-on point. So the kick-on for the pump is at 25. So when it gets to 25 pounds of pressure, when it drops down to 25, the pump kicks on and pumps it back up to 50. So the air pressure in the tank should be at 23, 2 psi's lower than the low setting. Okay, but you know, whoever's doing that should know. So you got to make sure you know what the low setting is. We don't need to say that. I'm just telling you for your information. And then what you got to do is you got to turn the power off to the pump, drain down the system, and then check the air pressure with the pressure tank not full of water, of course. So not full of pressure, because you can't get an accurate reading if you got pressure. So you got to turn the pump off, drain the water down, reduce the pressure in the tank below the, you know, right down to 0 or whatever. Then you can put your tire gauge on it, you know, your pressure gauge, and you just, like a tire for like your car tires, it's one of those pressure gauges, but they got one that actually, instead of going 10, 20, 30, they got one that goes, you know, it's a little bit easier to read. It goes 5, 10, 20, 20, you know, so it's easier to read, to get more accurate readings. So anyways, I keep one of those with me, but this is over and beyond the scope of what we're doing. So not that this is more for your head knowledge. So the pressure in that pressure tank may need to be adjusted. So note, the water stored in the pressure tank should be 5 gallons instead of 1.5, which indicates the air pressure in the pressure tank may need to be adjusted. For optimal performance, recommend adjusting air pressure. For optimal performance, we recommend adjusting air pressure, and that's fine. It's working good. So it's flowing. It's just, you know, it just needs some adjustments. So we could put it. So here's the thing: the pump. So we could say currently the well pump is kicking on and off more than it should. Currently the pump is kicking on and off more than it should. Really, the well pump is kicking on and off 3 times more than it should. More than it should. When running water, which can put undue wear on the pump. Yep, okay. Very good. So we'll just leave it at that. Good. Okay, what do you got going here? Crawl space and basement? Well, maybe there was a crawl space. Let me look. Nope, I didn't think so. Just the basement. So this comment states both. So either you got to get rid of the one and keep the other one. Okay, if it had a crawl space and no basement, then you'd get rid of basement and keep the crawl space. So, anyways, very good. Yep, good. Very good. I like that comment. I just like putting that in there. Okay. Okay, that's it. Let me see. Let's see what it looks like. Where's the home inspection? Right there. Okay. Okay. So this, of course, is how you review the report before you send it to me. You want to review it yourself. Ooh, you almost missed that, man. Whew. Good thing I got your back. Man, oh man, Joe. Okay, well, it looks good. Nice clean report here. Looking great. Good job, bud. Okay, let's see how this looks. Okay, looking good. Good job, Joe. I'll get this off, man.